Hey, this is Kim Reads Urantia. Nice to be here with you all. Okay. All right. So let's look at we're gonna read the Urantia book First Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey. Okay. And this is October 11th. This one's by Rumi, of course. Rumi, very famous guy. Love me some Rumi. Right? He lived from 1207 to 1273. He was a Persian poet and wrote a lot of Islamic scholar, Hanafi Faqih. So he wrote a lot of stuff. And the Sufi mystic and a Maturidi theologian. Yeah, okay. And he wrote a lot of stuff. Okay, nice. Okay. All right. Anyway. Today, this once, my beloved, don't go. Accept this frail, tattered flower, this rose on fire. Take in, coquette, this sad-eyed, shabby client. Embrace, flawless moon, my boiling darkness. My boiling darkness. Wow. Okay, so this is really interesting. So, don't leave me, God, even though I'm a hot mess, right? How many times have I said that? But the whole thing is up to me. I have to choose to leave behind my hot mess in order to be in the company of God. I can't bring to God a hot mess. You can't. So, of course, but God will tell you, no, you're not a hot mess. You're perfect. Just leave the hot mess over there and come and be embraced. Be loved. Just be loved. Just leave the mess for a minute, for a while, for however long you can. But that's part of the cycle. We take this energy, this love from God, and we bring it and we use it to engage the rest of the world, which is a mess. And we try to make the world better by doing that. But it's never done. When we get tired of it, we got to go back. Leave the hot mess and be embraced, be recharged, have new conviction and new be renewed in that. And then we go out and we deal with the hot mess for a while again. Yeah. But God doesn't fix our messes for us. We've got some big ones, guys. He doesn't do that. He doesn't rescue us from that. That's not what he does. He gives us the power to take care of it, though, little by little. If we're faithful and if we work together, we can do it. We can do it. Right? Okay. All right. This is paper 21, Paradise Creator Sons. Section 5, relation of master sons to the universe. The power of a master Michael is unlimited because derived from experienced association with the Paradise Trinity is unquestioned. Okay, I got to do that again. The power of a master Michael is unlimited because derived from experienced association with the Paradise Trinity is unquestioned because derived from actual experience as the very creatures subject to authority. Okay, that's the weird sentence. Okay. Is unlimited because I think there should be a comma there. Derived from experience association with Paradise Trinity. Because it is derived, right? Because it is, okay. Right. It is unquestioned because it's derived from actual experience as the very creature subject to such authority. Okay. So a little minor grammatical. Very rare in this huge work. Do I see that? But that's one thing. We could put an it is in there or something. Okay. The nature of the sovereignty of a sevenfold creator son is supreme because it, one, embraces a sevenfold viewpoint of paradise deity. Yep. Two, embodies a sevenfold attitude of time, space creatures. 3, perfectly synthesizes paradise attitude and creature viewpoint. Wow, so he is the ultimate bridge. Synthesizes paradise attitude and creature viewpoint. So embrace the sevenfold viewpoint of paradise deity. That's the descending aspect. The ascending aspect is sevenfold attitude of time, space, creatures. I didn't know I had a sevenfold attitude. I don't know. Maybe I do. Okay. And brings those things together perfectly. This experiential sovereignty is thus all inclusive of the divinity of God, the sevenfold, culminating in the supreme being. Because this experience is going to be sublime experience is going to be brought into the supreme being. And the personal sovereignty of a sevenfold son is like the future sovereignty of the time to be completed supreme being. The personal sovereignty of a sevenfold son is like the future sovereignty, embracing as it does the fullest possible content of the power and authority of the Paradise Trinity manifestable within the time-space limits concerned. The personal sovereignty of a sevenfold son is like the future sovereignty of the Supreme Being within his little universe. Okay. Yeah, I had, drawn parallels between that because they're experiencing creature life, so they have creature sovereignty. And that's like the supreme being too. Okay, yeah. Don't worry. With the achievement of supreme local universe sovereignty, there passes from a Michael sun the power and opportunity to create entirely new types of creature beings during the present universe age. Okay, so no longer has he this power to create new types of creature beings during the present universe age. Universe age. So universe's age has, okay, but that's a time constraint. So eventually he might have that power again. I know, but a master sun's loss of power to originate entirely new orders of beings in no way interferes with the work of life elaboration already established and in process of unfoldment. This vast program of universe evolution goes on without interruption or curtailment. Okay. The acquirement of supreme sovereignty by a master sun implies the responsibility of personal devotion to the fostering and the administering of that which has already been designed and created, and of that which will subsequently be produced by those who have been thus designed and created. Okay, so he's devoted to the children he already has. Yeah, in time, there may develop an almost endless evolution of diverse beings, but no entirely new pattern or type of intelligent creature will henceforth take direct origin from a master sun. This is the first step, the beginning of a settled administration in any local universe. Okay. Okay, the elevation of a sevenfold bestowal sun to the unquestioned sovereignty of his universe means the beginning of the end of age-long uncertainty and relative confusion. Subsequent to this event, that which cannot be sometimes spiritualized will eventually be disorganized. That which cannot be sometime coordinated with cosmic reality will eventually be destroyed. And this is presented like kind of a matter of course. It's not even like, it's just like, just comes that way. It's eventuated. When the provisions of endless mercy and nameless patience have been exhausted in an effort to win the loyalty and devotion of the will creatures of the realms, justice and righteousness will prevail. That which mercy cannot rehabilitate, justice will eventually annihilate. Right. Yep. The Master Michaels are supreme in their own local universes when once they have been installed as sovereign rulers. The few limitations upon their rule are those inherent in the cosmic preexistence of certain forces and personalities. Otherwise, these master sons are supreme in authority, responsibility, and administrative power in their respective universes. They are, as creators and gods, supreme in virtually all things. There is no penetration beyond their wisdom regarding the functioning of a given universe. Okay. So there are few limitations upon their rule. Okay. That are inherent in the cosmic pre-existence of certain forces and personalities. Okay, that's very vague. That's vague. Well, they have to comply with the mandates of heaven. They can't just go rogue and, like, yeah, I don't know. They can't just because they're still under heaven and under their super universe rules. And there's certain rules about like physical laws of gravity and things like that. Okay. Dude's making coffee over there. Yeah, it's good. All right, I'm going to keep going then. After his elevation to settled sovereignty in a local universe, a Paradise Michael is in full control of all other sons of God functioning in his domain. And he may freely rule in accordance with his concept of the needs of his realms. A master son may at will vary the order of the spiritual adjudication and evolutionary adjustment of the inhabited planets. So, yep. So he can come and administer that, like the presidential pardon or something. May at will vary the order of the spiritual adjudication and evolutionary adjustments. And such sons do make and carry out the plans of their own choosing in all matters of special planetary needs. In particular, regarding the worlds of their creature sojourn, and still more concerning the realm of terminal bestowal, the planet of incarnation in the likeness of mortal flesh. Right. So we are very special to him because he was here. But then why are we so messed up here? It's like, we have a lot of chances to fix this mess. Okay. We have to fix it. The master sons seem to be in perfect communication with their bestowal worlds. Not only the worlds of their personal sojourn, but all worlds whereon a magisterial son has bestowed himself. This contact is maintained by their own spiritual presence, the spirit of truth, which they are able to pour out upon all flesh. These master sons also maintain an unbroken connection with the eternal mother sun at the center of all things. The eternal mother sun, the eternal sun, the eternal mother sun. They possess a sympathetic reach which extends from the universal Father on high to the lowly races of planetary life in the realms of time. Okay, so through the spirit of truth, he's able to maintain perfect contact with us. So let us imbibe that spirit of truth. Wow, that's huge. and it's on all flesh. But gosh, why can't we get it together then? Why can't people get on the same page with stuff if that's on all flesh? Well, some people just really don't want that. They don't want to hear that. It's in the calm nature. You can get it when you're calm. Okay, when you see people busy, so busy all the time, they're actually distracting themselves from that spirit of truth. Yeah, that's why it's so important to calm down. Take that time that you need to just, like bring it in. Because, people get their own ego agenda, and they work so hard on this ego agenda that they forget to be in contact with that spirit of truth. And they have this illusion even that they're serving God by being attached to their ego goals. And it's yeah but then when I think people could have looked at me and said, oh, I'm so attached to my ego goals. But those are perceptions. And it's not always reality. And if you got something to prove to somebody else, that's an ego goal. So be in contact with that spirit of truth. Be in contact with that spirit of truth. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Things will happen. It's good to have goals, though. But when it's time to set it aside, leave your hot mess over there and go and be in the presence of God. And then go back to your hot mess. Okay? And deal with whatever you got to deal with, whatever you got to do. It all works out. It's all okay. It's all part of the plan. You're loved. You're loved, and it's all good. Okay? All right. Take care. Have a good week, or have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye.